Alright, welcome to the first initial episode of the BBC, aka the Big Ben and Clay Show. I'm Big Ben, this is Clay. We're gonna talk sports at you. Let's go with it.
What you want to hear first? What's our first topic here?
We were talking about the Astros.
Something
right?
near and dear to my heart. My beloved Houston Astros. We're going to be in for a interesting season this year.
They gonna be throwing balls at boys and shit.
Yeah, and I've been on record as stating I'm putting the over/under of fights for the year at 8, because there's going to be some fights going on this year.
Definitely.
Eventually, I say around May or June, they're gonna be tired of getting fucking thrown at. Sorry, they're gonna be tired of getting thrown at all day. There's gonna be some fights going on. This is gonna be a good year. Can't wait to see you, New York Yankees and Garrett Cole. We're coming for you.
So what you think that record gonna be?
Oh, we're getting 100 wins. Take the cheating out of it, right? Take the cheating out of it. You still. This is still a dynamic offensive club. You still got pitching, great defense. This is still a top 3 team in the league in all of baseball. No matter Cole's gone, you still got Verlander, you still got Greinke, you got McCullers coming back, bullpen steady, hitting, Tuvey, you got outfielding, Springer. Like, man, this is a club. This is still a club. It's going to be between us, the Yankees, and the Dodgers, like it has been the last 3, 4, 5 years. This is going to be a good year. Now, what I'm worried about, are we going to get calls?
No.
How?
No.
How are the calls going to go? How are the umps going to, the little borderline pitches down in the corner that good teams get good calls? Are we going to get those same calls that we've always gotten? See, I'm kind of with you on that one.
Right.
So
the league is very upset with the Astros right now. So
which is BS.
pretty much they just gonna have to put balls to the wall and
They are.
and use that amazing hitting squad they got right now, cause it's gonna be a tough road.
It's could go either way. You either accept it that everybody hates you, and you take the Russell Westbrook approach to it and give them the finger and just ball the fuck out, or you cower down and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm coming to open today, by the way. I'll be at open today, so we'll see.
For sure. All right. So what you think about the debt contract?
Yeah, I still go back and forth on this one. Okay, I tell you what. Tell you like this. He's been underpaid for what, 4 years now?
3 years.
It's been 3 years already?
Yeah.
So they've had him at a discount. Now, do you give him $35 million? You still got to pay Maury.
To be honest with you, yeah, you give $35 million. Because you'd have gave Romo $35,
Yeah.
regardless of what his record looked like. So I don't see what the question is about. If that's your guy, you give him his bread.
I agree. Does Jerry love Dak like he loves Tony?
That's the question, and that's the reason we're going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay Omari, right?
You have to. You have to.
Really, like, Omari showed up 1 year though. Like, did he really look that good last year? For that to be a big concern, I feel like you can draft. I mean, cause you got Chase in the draft right now. You got Randy Moss' son.
Yeah.
I mean, he a tight end, but shit, he's Moss' son. I'm pretty sure you can wide receiver his ass.
If you're gonna draft receivers, this is probably the year. You got Judy. You got what's the other kid, Ruggs?
Man,
who I'm a huge fan, man. I'm a huge fan of that dude.
So many receivers out there right now.
You got all the LSU kids coming out. There's like 19 of them.
It's a receiver factory over there. So.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Colin Johnson from the University of Texas. Do not sleep on that dude. He's been hurt. I called him as a freshman. He hasn't. He's kind of like Amari is right now. He every once in a while you'll be like, nobody else can make that play. Like that is a only certain people can make that play. But he's always hurt. 6'6", 215, 220, can run, strong, great hands, but he's always hurt.
Yeah, I can't condone drafting them then.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about them always hurting them.
Yeah.
I love Dez to death. He started getting hurt. I was like, get him out.
Well, I tell you what, Cowboys. Where are the Cowboys picking at? 20. What? 23.
23rd.
If Judy, which Judy's not going to be on board, but Judy, Ruggs, and the LSU kids, Marshall.
I don't think none of them gonna be.
No, none of them. Who do you take out of all of those? Who do you want?
If I had my choice, it should Chase.
And Amari's not on the team. Say Amari's gone. We don't pay Amari.
We taking Chase if he's there. There's no way
you know Chase ain't gonna be there at 23. He ain't gonna be there at 23.
If it's some kind of way you could work a pick or something or trade to get Chase, you get that.
Man, Jerry don't.
That's the best receiver in the. I mean, I could be being biased because I'm an LSU guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But proof in the pudding, my man had. What he had about 3 of them in the national title game.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the.
We're
not gonna talk about the Longhorns LSU game. We're gonna leave that one alone. That's
national champs.
I don't want to break the camera on the first episode. So
they did win national champ. But
what about Burrow? What do you think about Burrow?
To be honest with you,
NFL wise,
his NFL career, he going to the Bengals, man. So
you're thinking the same thing I am, huh?
Yeah, I mean they ain't gonna get a line for him.
So it does matter what team you go to. Yes, agreed.
They don't have no receiver. I mean AJ been hurt every year since.
And they just put him on
fucking 17, I think.
Yeah.
I mean.
And they just got him back for a year. They got him on they tagged him.
They franchise AJ Green.
Mm-hmm.
They let you know how bad he been hurt a lot. How much he's been hurt.
That also tells me they're taking Burrow too.
Definitely. You don't pass Burrow.
You know, speaking of that, here's something always, and we talked about this before. Is Andy Dalton a bad quarterback?
No. I don't think he'd be.
See, I don't either. Is he a great quarterback?
Definitely not.
Yeah. So he's right in between.
He would be better if he had help.
So
you need them bulldogs in the front of you, keeping everybody off of it.
So here's one thing that always fascinating. Like I said, we talked about this a million times. Being in Houston and just seeing what the Texans go through with Shaw.
With that quarterback they got now.
See, I'm a huge Deshaun fan. I
imagine how much better Deshaun Watson would look if he had time to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I am taking. What if Mahomes played for the Texans, Deshaun played for the Chiefs?
He would look like how Deshaun looks. Right?
See,
I don't really think Deshaun is way worse than Mahomes.
I don't either at all. He's 10 times the athlete. He may not have the arm. Pat got a ridiculous arm.
Yeah, he can make throws I don't think I've ever seen people make. So he's ridiculous. But
Mahomes got a Favre arm. Like he does. He can throw behind his back and all that while across his body. Man, Mahomes is a bad dude.
Yeah, but Deshaun got the legs.
He does, and they don't use them. So going back to my point, is it better? And the Bengals went through this. The Bengals went through this with Dalton. Is it better? The division winners a couple times, if not 3-4 times in a row, out in the first round every year. Remember where they came from. They came from 1-15 for like 20 years in a row.
That's super garbage.
Is it better to be a good playoff team every year? No, but knowing you're not going any far, you're never going to get to the conference title game. Or is it better to just a top 3 pick every year?
Man, that's tough. The goal is a Super Bowl.
Right.
But to be on the precipice every year, I'd rather have a chance than to not even.
See, that's kind of how. So, Andy Dalton. Let's say Andy Dalton retires this year, because you know how most people are going to look at him. Man, Andy Dalton was terrible. Da 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 da. Did he really have a bad career? Did Andy Dalton really have a bad career?
I can't say he did.
Would you?
He didn't cause a problem on that,
Would you take, if you had a chance, would you take Andy Dalton's career?
Yeah.
See, I would in a heartbeat. I would in a heartbeat.
So he played with Ocho. That was his best part of his career when Ocho was there.
Hoosh Manzada, that was a good team. That was a good team. TJ Hoosh Mama.
Yeah, who's your mama?
Damn, that was a good team. And remember when Carson was there, they were going to win that year. That was a Super Bowl team when Carson was there.
Yeah.
When he got hurt in Pittsburgh.
So can they get back to that with Burrow? I mean, you got a.
See, that's where the front offense comes in, man. It's not you could have talent all over the place if you don't, man. If your front office, and I know you're not a UT guy, but I'll tell you something that Tom Herman said that I never heard anybody say it. It makes absolute perfect sense to me. Players can win you games. Your front office wins you championships.
True. If you don't have a system in place, you can't go all the way. I believe that.
So if you take Burrow, he runs 4 or 5 receiver sets, shotgun, never under center. And you know the league is going slowly going to that anyway.
Right.
Does Burrow thrive under a pro set, under center, play action, 2 receivers, 3 receivers, and a tight end? Can he thrive in that?
One answer. Yes.
You think so?
They ran the pro set at LSU. They was running Saints offense. So he can definitely run this shotgun.
You think so?
Yes.
What do you think? What's Burrow's arm to you?
I wouldn't say top 10, but it's nice. he got a hell of an arm.
He does. He's accurate. I like him. If he goes to Cincinnati,
I like that he's a big quarterback.
See, I do too. I do too.
He's 6'3", 6'4"-ish.
But he's got that thick build to him, so he'll be able to, and he's going to take a beating. He's going to take a beating.
Yeah, well, he's going to definitely.
Yeah, he's going to. So
they need to pick up a running back also.
Who's your running back now?
Exactly.
Touche.
I think they're running with what's my man's name? So he should have retired a couple of years ago. But anyway,
speaking of, you seen Frank Gore's coming back for another year too.
Frank still got it though.
You think he's coming back? You think he's trying to get a ring, or is he trying to just climb up the rush?
He go have a record, man.
See, that's kind of, he's not catching it.
Cause he ain't catching no Super Bowl either unless he.
I tell you what.
He go to the 49. Who you think winning next year? As of right now, we know who we want it to be, but it's an honest answer.
Yeah.
Who looking like they going back?
It's hot, man.
Well, not going back because I don't think 49ers going back to the bowl. Let's just be. I don't see it. But what you think?
It's hard to go against Kansas City. As much as I hate to say it, until Brady retires, you can't ever count them out. You can't ever.
AFC got them 2 young bulls though.
Yeah.
You looking at Lamar and you looking at I I feel like if Lamar keep his trajectory though, he getting better every year.
Agreed.
So if he get better than he was last year,
Lamar's one run and one hit away, and that worries me. But sometimes it's like remember Antonio McDyess? Remember when he came in the league? That dude could jump out of the gym, but he couldn't play basketball. He was just freaky athlete. Then he blows out his knee. And then he comes back knocking down 15, 18 footers.
had to evolve.
And turned into a hell of a player, man. A hell of a player. He was still a good athlete, but he wasn't like when he came into the league.
Got him a ring with the Pistons, though.
Yep. And he was a good player. Was he like the number 2, number 3 pick?
Yeah.
He was a high pick.
Yeah. Well, that proves boy them high picks, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no point to having the first and second pick, in my opinion. Because most of the time, it's a bust up.
Yeah.
How many of them actually turned out to be that dude?
Yeah. Basketball, to me, like if you don't have anything past like the 5th or 6th pick, is kind of like just give me somebody and get this damn draft over with. I'm gonna go get a dude from Spain or something anyway. That's how basketball goes now.
Right. Speaking of which, what do you think about the Rockets and their small ball situation right now?
Well, took a big hit the other night.
Clippers put their hands on somebody.
Yeah. I'm kind of, I was all in on this.
Yeah.
When they were hot with it, but I like I told you the other day, I got brought back down to earth. I do like the fact that they've taken Russ's personality. I love that. This is the toughest I've ever seen them play. Russ and PJ, you brought in Covington and your boy Jeff Green.
I love Jeff Green.
and they're playing defense. Man, they close out. I haven't seen them close out on 3-point shooters like this in years. And I think a lot of that is Russ.
Oh yeah.
But to answer your question,
Flying to the ball on defense also. They had what, four 24-second violations on Clippers list?
Yeah. And even
They played straight on defense. The Clippers just was hitting shots.
They were, and we weren't, and we were like 0 for 7 with wide open three. You can't do that.
At one point, the Rockets missed 20 in a row, 3-pointers.
Yeah, see that's
You can't win games that way.
no,
That's how we lost when we played Golden State.
yeah. See, and that's live by the 3, die by the 3. It's always going to be like that.
Yeah, it's contagious. If Harden is cold, everybody else is cold, and it can't be like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to step up.
To me, James gets too frustrated, and it takes him out of his game. And I love James. I love the beard. I don't think he gets near enough credit for being as good as he is, but he can get taken out of his game. Even Russ can too. Russ gets. Seems like James gets down on himself, and Russ just gets where he just wants to fight the world, and he's thinking about the wrong things.
He gets mad and takes it out on the goal.
They're gonna make a run. They're gonna make a run. But when it gets into the us, Clippers, Lakers, and the seeding is gonna have a lot to do with it. Wherever we end up getting seeded is gonna have a lot to do with it. Memphis, I think, is gonna sneak up, and I love Ja. Ja's like slowly becoming one of my favorite players.
Bro, I feel like this first round Lakers though. That's number 8 spot.
Or the Memphis man. Who's in 8? Is Memphis in the 8 spot right now?
Yeah.
They're not beating the Lakers.
But your boy Zion creeping up on them, so
yeah.
I'd rather see that as a first round, but
other than Memphis?
Yeah.
I would too.
Zion first season against the King in the first round.
Who's the best player on New Orleans right now?
New Orleans?
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. See, I'm glad you said that, because that's what I would say too.
I don't know why the Lakers decided to keep Kuzma and trade him, but that was the most foolish shit I've ever seen.
It seemed like
He long, he got the skill set. He's like Tayshaun Prince, but better.
But yeah, I agree. He's a 7 foot, 140-pound point guard.
This is the guy you keep if you need to win a championship.
Yeah,
he's a utility player.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's an all-star this year. He made all-star team.
Sick. And he ain't got nowhere to go but up. This only is what, third year?
See, I look at it like this is really not. I mean, he's been in the league, but he didn't get an opportunity in LA like he should have.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers were focused on Lonzo way more than they were Ingram. Ingram that dude is a hell of a player, man. That dude is a hell of a player.
I like the way he flows in the game. He's smooth with his
He is. He's not. He can't. He's not gonna beat you with power.
No.
But he's quick. He can shoot the lights out, man. Can rebound. He can do he's a skinny Magic Johnson. That's what he is to me.
Yeah.
But a better shooter. He's a way better
shooter. Yeah. Very, very. I don't know about the dribbling though, but you got that's a correct assessment. I like that.
I would like to know, Brandon, if you're listening, do you smoke before the game? Because your eyes never look like they're open. Ever. Like you look like your eyes are closed the whole game, man. I want to know how you can shoot like that.
Right. So I don't know, probably smoke before the game.
Well, shit, if I got 30 million, I'd be smoking before practice.
Right.
We're gonna edit that part out.
Alright.
So no, I want to keep going on these Rockets though. I'm gonna say right now our ceiling is Western Conference
Finals.
Yeah, that seems to be where we get stuck.
So
we had our chance, but when Chris went down, that one did it. That one did us in.
Better matchup in the Western Conference Finals. I feel like if the Lakers make it to the Western Conference Finals, it would be easier for the Rockets to beat the Lakers.
Than it would the Clippers?
Yes. Because the Clippers can go small ball.
Yeah,
and they have better people at the skill positions than the Rockets do.
Man, the Clippers' second team is better than a lot of them.
Because they small ball, it's Kawhi, Paul, and fucking Montez Harrell. That's a way, like, because you still have rebounding on the floor. That you got a 6'10" guy.
Yeah, and Trez is a bull down in the paint, man.
So
did you see him turning into what he is today?
Yeah.
Did you really?
I hated when the Rockets traded him.
See, I liked him, but it didn't.
I saw it. I was like, he's a young manimal.
I'll give it to you. You called that because I didn't see it like that. I did not see it like. I figured he could come in, kind of like an old Carl Herrera. You come in, get you 7, 8 points, get you some trash points, get you some boards, play some D. He's turned into a damn good player, man.
I saw it.
See, I didn't see him like that.
I don't see what Fertitta didn't see, but it was there. All you missing is a good 8. Oh, he got it now. An 18-footer.
Mm-hmm.
He's got it. Like, all you got to do is add that to his game, which he has now.
So who do you put? Do you put that on D'Antoni for not
seeing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not like the way D'Antoni don't play his players. Like, when you're in trouble, you got shooters. Like, put them in. Like, it took him too long to put E-House in the start lineup, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We got rid of Gerald Green.
Yeah, that one hurt.
What did you do that for?
Yeah, I don't. And they weren't paying him anything. It's not like he was hit going against the cap ring. They weren't paying him anything.
6'9". They could have been one of the taller players we had shooting them three.
And can still get you some rebounds too. See, when it comes down to it, that's what rebounding is what worries me.
Yeah, rebounding is all about design. That's why PJ Tucker gets so many of them.
Yeah.
It don't matter how tall you are.
If
PJ 6'5", he gets you about 10 rebounds. I feel sorry for him.
Can
PJ gonna be holding 7-footers for the rest of the season.
Well, he's got to. He got no choice. Can PJ hold up against AD in a 7-game series?
He'll have to. But
What does your gut tell you right now?
But Jeff
AD
Green,
can
Jeff
shoot
Green
over
can help
anybody.
him with that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Jeff Green actually is a little taller than what they letting on because they saying we only got 6'7" at the tallest. Jeff Green ain't 6'7". So when you playing against AD, you put Jeff Green in, you straight. You know, they can beat the Lakers. They can't beat the Clippers. I mean, they could
Not
beat the Clippers, but I feel like the Clippers are a better team than the Lakers.
to me, the Clippers are the best team in the league.
They full of. It's a team full of Pat Bev.
Yeah.
Which the way he played the game, the aggression. I love Pat Bev.
Yeah, I do too. I was hurt when but man, that move almost worked. That move, it did work.
Playing against a whole team of guys, I wish the Rockets wouldn't have traded Pat Bev.
Pat, Lou, Trez.
I'm like, coming back to bite us in the ass. We could have won if it wasn't for them whipping our ass.
Yep. So man, do you think Morey runs the Rockets like a? Cause man, he runs them like I do on NBA 2K.
A simulation. Or
Yeah.
Something. It's like he testing a lot of things, ain't it?
Man, like you get bored and just man, at least give a
Trade
guy.
this
Yeah, I get he wants to upgrade. I get that all the time. But we both know at playing ball our whole lives, team chemistry is a real thing and it is important. It is extremely important. If the same five, well, you can call them the same 10 or 11, how many ever you're running, 8, 9, 10, however deep you're going. If those guys have been together, this is why basketball was fun in the 80s. Them guys were together for years. They knew everything about each other, and there was no, I don't even know what's the word I'm looking for. There was
no dissension.
Yeah. Everybody played their role back then. Everybody. AC Green.
You know who to start.
Yeah. Man, think about the old Lakers. AC Green, Byron Scott. And those were great players. But you still had Magic, Kareem, Worthy.
And you know you deferring to them guys. Like, it's no, oh man, he hold the ball too much. Bro, you're not James Harden. Like, that's what happens with the Rockets a lot. I'm not getting the ball enough. When we give you the ball, you miss it.
Yeah.
That's why this guy has the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He averages 37 points a game.
Yeah. See, that's yeah. I mean, you can't be a professional and not have a huge ego. Like that's why the guys are that good.
Yeah.
Because they take things personally. Like that's what makes Russ so good. That's what makes Kobe great.
Yeah.
Like them guys, you say one bad word about it, and they will not let it go, and they will remember that for 10 years.
Do you off subject? Do you think Trevor Ariza was right for what he did to trade? It's a bit much in my opinion. Really, Trevor? You go push that man like this? It's an NBA play. This is a show.
Yeah.
You know, he trying to embarrass me. So Trev, you've never been dunked on before, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you're not jumping out.
I'm pretty sure James Harden's made you fall before in practice.
Oh yeah, you know he has.
Matter of fact, I think he's made you fall on TV before. So did you push him?
Man,
I mean, you did. You know, Lil Trey too little for this shit, so you gonna come at him like that. But I digress. What do you think about it?
Yeah. Foul. It's the heat of the moment, man. Like
he was wrong.
He was, but you get caught up in the heat of the moment. Like man, Pat, damn near tackled James the other night, and they're supposedly still good friends.
Yeah, that's just how Pat played.
True, that's what I'm saying. And man, in the heat of the moment, and you know Pat, every time he comes back here, he's trying to prove a point.
Yeah. You think Trevor would have done that to Pat Bev?
No, Pat would have gotten his ass.
Yeah, I know. He just did that to Trey because he think he can do it. You know, so I hate when people pick on people. Though.
That's exactly what that was.
It grinds my gears. You know what I'm saying?
Man, see, that's why I like. Pat will go stick up for Harold, man.
Yeah, but
and Harold looked like he could take 2 or 3 dudes at a time. Pat will go back. I got this.
it's another thing that made me mad about it. I didn't see another Hawk come over there. Or
Yeah.
nothing. They just man,
Yeah.
you do that to one of my star players to see what's going on.
See, that's
If I don't get in your ass.
that's the chemistry I'm talking about, man. And if you have a team together, if you're mad at him, you're mad at all of us. It's gonna be a war.
I mean, because what does ATL have under the trade? The coach should have been over there pushing Trevor Reed. Y'all gonna have to fire me. This is my star player. You ain't finna. This the only reason people talking about us right now.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
The fucking owner of the building should have been like, yo, bro, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Man, Dolan would have kicked him out of the building.
Oh, speaking of him,
the
Spike.
It's not even just him. This is going on for years.
Spike
and I hate the Knicks. I love it because I hate the Knicks. But
Spike Lee spends $3,400 every game.
Mm-hmm. For how many years? 20, 30? 28.
He's been coming in the employee entrance for 28 years. If you changed it, email him or something telling him he can't come in that way. Even if you did change it, it's Spike Lee. Why the fuck he can't? I mean, why can't he come in that entrance?
Yeah. You know they know each other. You know they talked before.
I kind of have a feeling they haven't talked. I don't think Nolan likes it. Why would he do that?
That dude has got to be. I would love. How did he make his money? Does anybody even know how he made his money?
I don't know.
He can't be stupid. You can't have that much money and be dumb. He's made good decisions somewhere. He is the worst, and this is the PR world we live in. The worst thing you could do.
I don't know.
He is awful. He is awful. Like he's the pettiest fucking dude I ever met. He's the pettiest dude I ever met, man.
Yeah. He done had Oakley arrested and taken out. Charles Oakley is probably one of the most iconic New York Knicks
absolutely.
there ever was.
And honestly, he's the last one you probably want to do that shit to. Man, Oakley was, 119? He was still ready to fight. And he still looked like he could kick some ass, too.
He still looked like he could choke somebody up. I don't understand what Nolan's doing, but he gonna end up sending all his fans to the Nets. Because Spike said he not coming no more this year.
Do you believe that?
No, I don't. But
see, I don't believe that.
I believe Stephen A. when he say that, though.
Yeah, but the one thing I love about Spike, good, thick or thin, that dude loves his teams, man.
So why do that to him?
I don't know. That was probably the worst one to do it to. Plus, not to mention, he's the one that's going to make a bigger deal about it than anybody. Like he can go to media. He can blow this shit up to be so bad.
And then
Dolan's gonna end up selling the team.
Then Dolan, silly self, then went online saying that Spike's a liar after Spike was on First Take.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
Why would Spike Lee lie on you?
They need to check Dolan for CTE. I think he's got CTE. Something's wrong with that dude.
The man said I wasn't even gonna say nothing until you got on TV and
I don't believe that at all.
And live. Like,
don't man. That dude's a clown.
The Knicks probably gonna be sold in a little while because they not doing nothing, not winning no games.
No.
And then you want to do this to the guy, only person probably in the stadium at the time.
Billy Crystal might have been there.
I've never seen the stadium that empty for a big Rockets game. Like the Rockets was a big deal, right? James Harden coming to town
and Russ
on a Saturday.
Yep.
And that stadium was not full. Like,
and that's the Knicks, man. You're talking.
Wasn't nobody in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
I'm seeing empty seats.
Jeez. When it comes to, I hate the Knicks. But there's a reason I hate the Knicks. Because for my entire life,
You just got through talking about Spike.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He was on the Spike situation.
You know what? I want to know how he made his money. Like, I really do.
Who, Dolan?
Yeah. Because how long has he owned them?
I don't know. It ain't been a long time.
Like, what, 3, 4, 5 years maybe? It's been longer than that.
Let me get the facts. Keep talking about.
Because he seems like it's just been a dumpster fire ever since he got there.
Talking about going through coaches. It's just.
He fired who was not Tisdale, who was it?
He fired D'Antoni.
Is that who they hired like right at the beginning and gave him like a month?
Oh, no, that wasn't it.
It wasn't Tisdale. Who was it? Wasn't not our old boy, Baby Biggerstaff. It wasn't Baby Biggerstaff.
Yeah. They had Biggerstaff for a second though, didn't it?
I think they did. Who was it? It was the dude with the glow. As soon as I hear his name, I'm gonna be mad. I don't know. I couldn't remember it because he's been around forever. I keep wanting to say, was it Fizdale?
I think it was Fizdale.
And I'm curious that he just won out because they just got the dude the GM from Toronto.
Mhm. Yeah. He's supposed to be fixing everything, right?
And see, everything I heard about him is he's smart. Is he not on the job yet?
Nah, he started.
How did he let that happen?
The Rockets game, I think, was like his first game as his position.
Man, that's a hell of a first day on the job. Then he's already trying to put out fires. Was he a computer dude or something?
Yeah, Wiz Electronics.
Yeah, that's fine figures.
Said he lost to $250 million on that after it was liquidated.
Even computers don't like that dude.
Anyway, I don't know, man.
You want to hit Deontay?
Yeah, let's hit this Deontay Wilder, man.
I got a feeling he's gonna go over 3.
You don't think he can? What if I've heard that Floyd wants to train him for this fight? If he accepts that help, do you think he can get better?
Oh God, yeah.
Good. You think he can?
Well, he'll learn how to box. He'll learn how to box.
Imagine that punching power.
I know.
With Floyd's slipping skills.
Yeah.
I can't even see that shoulder roll in that height, like, cause he's what, 6'7"?
Yeah, he's a big dude.
So,
what's crazy is Fury is bigger than him. Fury's got to be the biggest boxer of all time.
Yeah, Fury is 6'9".
That's nuts, man. So what is the reach difference? I bet you their reach is not that far apart though.
Not too far. It's about 2-3 inches on each.
Oh, is it really? Yeah, that's in boxing. That's still a good little distance.
Yeah, Deontay got to get inside to get to him. So
yeah, but see, and then Floyd can teach him how to do that. See, that goes back to the freaky athlete dudes. Most of them never learn how to the little nuances that you know what I mean, that you need.
He didn't have to.
That's my point. That's my point.
Power with the right hand.
That's my point.
No matter what, because it's been a couple of fights where he was kind of getting mixed up, but that right hand bailed him out.
Yeah.
And he throw it so he could get it from anywhere. He come.
Yeah.
I've seen him knock somebody out with an overhand. I'm like,
I believe it.
That's not a boxing punch, but he knocked that dude out, so I guess it works.
Nah, I imagine getting hit by him was like getting kicked by a donkey.
A young freight train hand.
Yeah.
He ridiculous, but he do pick up if he takes Floyd on that offer. That'll be interesting.
I'm curious what his personality is like.
Who did I tell Floyd?
No, I know what Floyd is like. No, I'm curious. So after taking Look, the first one, after the first loss, you can say, I could have, after going 0-2, is he humbled a little bit?
Gotta be.
See, I would think. But, man, you know how some of them guys are. Because he, in all honesty, he could have been getting his ass whooped the whole, and just caught him one time, and he wins.
And I think that's what he was thinking.
See,
because in the last fight, he lost that whole fight. Really.
Yeah, he did.
The first fight.
He did.
But he caught him, and he caught him a couple of times, knocked him down.
Yeah,
So
Fury's
I
gonna
could
be able
just do that again.
Yeah.
Because really, the real kind of messed him over on that. Because the real started to count a little late, and he almost got to 10. So I'm like, you'd have counted when you were supposed to count. This fight would have been over.
Yeah.
So, and then that second time, this man rose up like, rest in peace. Like he's the Undertaker or something. Like, how did he do it? I swear, like, cause he was knocked out. Like,
Yeah.
Like I saw his eyes, man. He was out of there, and he just rose up. He's like, this look like he's not alive right now. And then he got up, and it was like he was re-energized.
Yeah, he shook it off.
I was like, what the hell wrong with this dude, man?
I tell you what, there is something for being in front of 100 million people and getting your ass whooped. Like you'll find some extra motivation in that somewhere. At least try to anyway.
I don't know if about to knock you out of good enough. You ain't getting up right. You look at old boy, he got knocked out. What's his name? Baby Floyd supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
He got knocked out. He ain't been the same since. We'll talk too much. What's his name?
See, those are my favorite. Those are I know who you're talking about.
I can't think of the goddamn name.
Man, how much boxing's not.
Adrian Broner.
Yeah. Oh God, I forgot all about him.
Yeah, he was the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Blue. That career over from there. You know what I'm saying? Can't be too cocky when you boxing, man. It's a sport that you have to respect.
No, you do. You got, man. There's an art to that. There's an actual art and science to boxing. That's why I love that. Plus, you know what I always loved about boxing is it's you. There's no
one-on-one.
There's not a my quarterback's bad. My point guard's bad. We got no pit. Ain't none of that. It's you. That's all you. If you lose, you lost. You can't blame that on anybody but you.
You got your ass knocked out.
Yep, that's all you.
Basically. you lose that, you just was the worst man that day.
Mm-hmm.
You can always come back, but it's you lose to that same person twice. You might as well just say he's better.
Yeah. See, in the fight trilogies are never. If it's 0-2, it's not the same as if it's 1-1.
Trilogy if it's two.
See, I agree. I agree. It's not. Yeah, it ain't like.
Only reason the Deontay thing works is because the first one was a draw, But otherwise, this is all.
If they go back for number 3,
they shouldn't do number 3 before Tyson fights Joshua. I feel like
I want to see Joshua Wild. That's who I want to see.
That's what I wanted to see until Deontay got knocked out.
And you just want to see him just go in and street brawl, huh? Because damn well that's what people want to see. They want to see two dudes just slugging it out. Like you ever used to watch Marquez and what's his name?
Junior Chavez.
No, it was and man, I just love Marquez. He loved that dude. And man, who was the kid from LA, not De La Hoya, the young God damn, what the fuck is his name? But anyway, but it's not Rocky. I keep wanting to say it's not Rocky.
Hey, you going back to Rocky Marciano?
No, I'm talking about Rocky from here.
Yeah.
Baby Bull.
Nah, that can't be what you talk about.
Back from it, yeah.
That fight with
He was man. He's from the neighborhood too. He's from the old neighborhood.
Speaking of which, I like the Charlo brothers, man. I just like to watch them fight.
There's not good heavyweights anymore.
Nah, them
You got a couple, but it's not like it used to be.
The middleweights and lightweights, they taking over.
They really, man.
They more exciting to watch.
Because they can just sit there and just slug it out for like a whole 3 rounds for 3 minutes for 12 rounds. The big guys tend to dance a little bit in the 7th, 8th, 9th, and they get winded a little bit.
Yeah.
Did UFC ruin boxing? Because I'm not a big UFC guy.
I like UFC. Man.
I never got. I saw the very first one when it was the Gracies.
Yeah. I got into it around the Frank Mir. You got Rampage. And I liked it, man. Vanderlei Silva. I liked all of those people. So those are who got me into it.
See, I don't even know any guys.
Yeah, they don't know Vanderlei.
If he was on the Xbox game, that's the only ones I know. Whoever on the UFC on the Xbox I played.
Hey, then Big Brock came in there knocking boys out.
See, if I could get Bruce Lee on that one, so that's all I did, and just kick the shit out of everybody. So I never really got to know any of them guys. I mean, I know McGregor.
Yeah.
I gotta know him.
See, but McGregor brought a whole new element to it. He brought that entertainment.
See, he brought the boxing side to it, with the promotions and the promotion fighting and all that. Like,
to be honest with you, all of that came from WWE though. If you talk to those kids, they like. I watch a lot of wrestling. They personas, they based it off of that. Like when they animated like that, that's where they get that from. Tyson Fury even said that. Like
that's Ric Flair. That's all Ric Flair right there.
Yeah, they get that from watching their little personas and shit, which I like. I like bring that into it.
Yeah,
I want to be entertained. I mean,
yeah, I do too.
It's more to a fight than just I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah.
Let's talk some shit.
Well, you always gotta have somebody to hate. That's the beauty of sports.
And that's why Ali one of my favorite boxers. I always liked how he made himself the villain. That was a stroke of genius to me.
But people still loved him. That's the every once in a while you get somebody like that.
Yeah, but you got your subsect that came to the fights to see him get knocked out.
Very true.
Stuff he talked.
Yeah, very true.
And like, if I'm good at something, I talk stuff just so I can be the villain. I like that. I want you to want me to lose, so when I win, it's even worse.
See, that's always been the beauty of sports, man.
Right.
Like you turn into a fanatic.
Yeah.
Like you really do. Whether you go to the game or not. Like, man, you know how many things I've broken over sports?
I'm broke a lot of stuff.
Oh my man, mirrors. More Xbox and more video game remotes than I probably spent $10,000 on video, having to replace them because I break them so much. I'll tell you what, game 6 when Chris went down, that was a broken remote. Game 7,
that one hurt.
Game 7 here, when Rendon hit that I lost it on that one. That's the beauty of sports, man.
Sports do take you there, though.
And you will defend your teams no matter what. No matter what, you will. No, it wasn't that big of a deal. And let the team you hate do the exact same. Man, you kick them out of the league.
You're right.
See, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing to us right now.
Hey, it's people I hate that like played against my team. Like to this day, I still can't stand LaMarcus Aldridge. Because of how him and Damian Lillard was looking when they was beating us.
Yeah.
It was like, Like, bro, I can't stand either one of you.
Yeah.
Carlos Boozer.
Man, I know.
Jason, like,
I know.
Who was it? Williams, that he had, his point guard, the little slick hair.
Oh, Darren?
Man, he's from Texas.
Yeah,
I can't stand the motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I saw him, I'd trip him, right?
I'm mad.
Stick foot out on him real quick.
You know who I used to hate the most? Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, Jeff is a problem. Utah and Houston is just on. It's like oil and water.
My grandparents hated that dude.
Yeah.
And my grandmother was the sweetest old lady you ever. She would. Man, that little pasty faced son of a bitch. Why is he always rubbing his face? I can't. Man, cuss that dude out. Cuss that dude out, man.
Yeah, Jeff was very hated. He had one of those.
Oh man, she hated it. She like her grandpa. Man, Carlos Boozer, he just looks like a bastard to me.
I hate it.
That was a direct quote, man. He did. Anybody that played for Utah hated him.
For some reason, he had his best games against us. Carlos Boozer looked like he was the mailman when he played against us.
He did. And we went to Cleveland and put up like 6 a game. Like he was a nobody in Cleveland.
He was like the rest of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He just blended in. Y'all, we suck him? Alright, I'll blend in.
You know what though? That's when it was. Man, you don't have. I mean, you still have rivalries like that, but they're not like it used to be. No. I guess that's just the old man coming out of me now. But I'm telling you, the 80s and the early 90s, before free agency just was crazy like it was. The one bad part about it is you already knew at the beginning of the year. You knew, all right, these 4 are going to be in it. These 4 are going to be in it, and let them battle out. There was no. It was hard. It was hard to get into that top tier. Yeah, it was hard. But
then there'd be a shock if a team come in and not be one of those 4 teams. In the playoffs. Oh Lord.
And you remember how it used to go? So it was the Lakers. It was the Lakers and the Celtics. And we'll just take it from in the Eastern Conference. Jordan and Pippen could never beat the Pistons. Right. Vinny and Dumars and Isaiah and Rodman and Lambert never could beat them guys, and that was like, and once you beat them, that was like your step, and it seemed like every team had one of those. So there was always that, kind of like us in Seattle back then. Like we couldn't beat Seattle. The Bulls, I would have rather played them. They didn't pose that big. Couldn't beat Seattle.
Yeah,
could not beat Seattle.
The man in the glove did not want to let us go, and they ain't beat the Bulls when they played.
No, and man,
I might as well let us get there.
Yeah. See, that's man. There's so many little the matchups and
San Antonio too though. They always been a thorn in our side.
Yeah. As much as I don't like. Not liking Texas teams, but I can't stand San Antonio. I hate them.
You talking about the Admiral when they had the Twin Towers? They used to piss me off.
Sean Elliott. I hated Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott.
Boring game plan.
Yeah. Avery Johnson. Hated Avery Johnson.
Sit and watch a Spurs game and so. Pass this motherfucker. Pass it back. Look at that.
But it worked.
Do something.
It worked.
It's the slowest game type, and then the Celtics won with the same.
I don't know.
KG got that fire, man.
Yeah. To me,
anything is possible. How you not like this?
You know what? You know what I think it was? When him and Dwight got into it,
I enjoyed every second of it.
I'm telling you, if you're listening. You wanted none of Dwight. Dwight would have mopped the floor with you. You ran around the whole court. You would not. You ran up behind him, and as soon as he turned around, man, you were holding me. Man, nobody was holding you back. You didn't want no part of Dwight. Dwight would have whooped your ass.
Hey man,
I'm still mad about that one.
Hey,
and Dwight is the nicest friend, and that was what pissed me off about Dwight. If he had that KG in him. Hey, he might have been a top 3 center of all time.
I had the one that wanted to do that, in my opinion.
No, Dwight's not a fighter.
Fight.
Dwight's not a fighter. I'm telling you, man, all Dwight had to do was put that little skinny dude in the headlock. He would have choked him out.
Man, you talking about Rasheed Wallace or something? Then
Rasheed will fight. Rasheed will fight. Rasheed will fight his own teammates.
Right. I don't think either one of them was gonna do nothing. They either gonna look at each other and talk.
No, that's what. So Dwight, and he's not that kind. I guarantee you, Jack would have enough. You'll get him to that point, and that's probably not the dude you want to mess with. Man, he'd have just put that big bicep and choked KG's little skinny long neck ass out.
Hey.
I hated you ever since then. And we're gonna be famous. You're gonna hear this one day.
I hope not. You can't. Hey, I ain't say nothing, KG. Man, I love you. Put me on Area 21. What's up?
I'm shooting for TNT with Ernie and Charles and Shaq here. Matter of fact, I wonder if we could get Kenny on our show.
I don't know, he'd be here sometime.
See, he probably still lives here. He's got to.
Yeah.
No state tax. You can't get mansions cheaper anywhere than you can right here.
Right about that.
And still have a yard. Not like in New York where he's from.
Yeah.
You got to buy an apartment for $12 million. You got no yard.
Yeah,
you got to put your car in the elevator. What kind of shit is that?
He definitely has. Big Shaq be here a lot too, though.
Man,
there's right there.
People come down. Peterson's not from Houston.
Yeah.
He didn't play at UT. He didn't play for the Cougs.
Yeah.
Went to Oklahoma. I'm still hurt about that one.
Hey, man.
Big fan. He's still one of my favorite players. But he lives here. He's from Palestine.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
He'd be better off living in Dallas if that's the case. But they come here.
This man built out of though, man.
Yeah, no, he's not even human. That dude's not even human.
I ain't never seen nobody that's actually literally shorter than me. When I met him, I felt like he was taller than me.
Yeah, I can see that. His fucking neck is like that big. I'm telling you.
Hey man, I get a picture, man.
Yeah, there's always that one. Like you know who I'm telling you, the first time I seen Jason Kidd live in person, I never realized how big he was. Like he's like my size. Man, he's like my size.
He really is Vin Diesel, brother.
He really. I think Vin Diesel stands on a box in his movies.
Yeah,
I think he's like 5'3".
Yeah, the rock.
I think
padding on his shoe. We know about this.
You on top of a wooden box doing that, Joe. But man, Jason Kidd was a big dude. Like he was a lot. You know, when you see him 7 foot, he's like, oh shit, I can do this.
Yeah.
He's like 5'8". Man, no, he's not.
Nah.
Jason Kidd is a big dude.
Yeah, we the small cats in the NBA, and we tall to everybody.
Yeah,
else.
and everybody else, we're freakishly large.
Yeah,
like
we big men in real life, but we small to NBA cats.
You know,
it's
like
hilarious.
It is, but we're still tall for football players.
Yeah, for football players.
Like even them guys are like you don't see a lot of. Well, you got some defensive ends now like 6'7". That's because they run like 4.2s though. They're freaks too.
Freak athletes. We go ahead and talk the MVP talk, man. The NBA.
All right.
So, do you think that Giannis is the unanimous MVP?
No. To me, no. I think in the eyes of the country, yes. LeBron's playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
LeBron is playing out of his mind right now. He's pulling up from 40 feet.
It's nothing.
For no reason. For no reason at all. Knocking him down and like it's no big deal.
LeBron with a 3-pointer is scary. It's ridiculous.
And he's doing this at retirement age.
I'm not a big LeBron fan.
I'm not either, but you can't not appreciate what he's doing.
If he's not considered to be somebody's MVP,
he's averaging 10 assists.
This is a sham.
I agree.
It's a shame.
Ten-
Like, you
10
can't
assists a
say,
game.
nah, he's running away with the MVP. Giannis is not heads and shoulders playing better than LeBron James right now.
The thing, look, and everybody already knows this. When they used to do this with, and I'm not a Jordan fan at all, but everybody in the whole world knew he's the best player. But you can't give it to him every single year.
Why not?
Even I don't like that, because you know why? For one, and Dream earned his MVP, and I still think he should have got Barkley's year. I think he should have got it that year too. So he should have been 93, 94 back-to-back MVP. But I think and nobody's worse than baseball guys with this. They don't. Eventually, you get too good, and then they hate you for it. And I think LeBron gets hated because he's just head and shoulders above everybody else. Who's the second best player in the league?
Kawhi.
Yeah, I can see that.
Kawhi Leonard is, if he's not,
Who's your
best
top
right now?
Who's your top five?
LeBron. I hate to say that because I'm a hater of LeBron, but hey, it's true.
Yeah. See, that's what I appreciate about you.
Kawhi, KD when he come back, Steph, and hold.
You put Steph in the top five?
Yeah, when he healthy.
What about Clay? Where you got Clay at? Top 10?
Top 10.
Do you?
Definitely.
What are they gonna look?
That shot, so like,
Yeah.
If you want to teach somebody how to shoot, just watch old tapes and stuff. Clay Thompson shot. Their release is just perfection. Like
him and Ray Allen got the prettiest shots ever.
Stroke. You can't shoot better than that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rich, I didn't like your form.
No.
You hit him, but your form was ugly as hell.
Yeah, but he knows that.
Richard Miller, you know your shot was ugly, bro.
Yeah, but he knows that. I've even heard him say, I wasn't strong enough. Like I had to push it.
Big fan, but your shot was ugly.
Yeah, me too.
If you see this, I'm sorry, your shot was ugly. You just so happen to look at this, your shot looks like shit. You gotta talk about the XFL next time.
Oh, God, you're right. I can't believe I forgot that.
We probably done ran by 2 hours of talking up in this.
Houston, we finally have the best football team in the league. Man, this is beautiful.
That Roughnecks probably playing today, ain't it?
I think they are. You want to know stat? Half the dudes are going to be in the league next year.
Oh yeah.
They're going to get some tryouts.
Did you see ex-NFL player got cut by the Rednecks? They cut him. He used to play in the NFL. I can't think his name. We'll get that.
I didn't see that.
We're gonna talk in the XFL next time.
Okay. Yeah. I completely forgot about that.
So we gonna cut this one off right here. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the Sports Rant. Big Ben and Clay. Hit us up on our socials. I'm at KingDro32 on Instagram. BZTV. Give us a like and a subscribe if you like what you heard. You got a social?
I got none of that.
No social.
No.
Social media.
Hit him up.
Mans, but I give me the likes. I want it. Give it to me.
I got too many.
Just come holler at King Dro on Instagram.
I got too many women stalking me. I can't have none of that.
And we gonna take it out of here. Catch y'all.